High on a rugged hill in the vast plains of La Mancha, one castle stands alone, a fortress of stone, power, and legend. This is Belmonte Castle, one of the most beautifully preserved and historically significant strongholds in all of Spain, deeply tied to the turbulent heart of medieval politics. This is the story of Belmonte, a fortress that shaped the destiny of a kingdom. The story of Belmonte Castle begins in 1456 with one of the most powerful and cunning figures in Castilian history, Don Juan Pacheco, the Marquis of Villena. As the trusted advisor and confidant to King Henry IV of Castile, Pacheco accumulated immense wealth and influence. But in the cutthroat world of 15th century Spanish politics, power was a dangerous game. Rival noble families were constantly vying for the king's favor. Political alliances shifted like the desert winds, and the very stability of the Kingdom of Castile hung precariously in the balance. To secure his dominance and protect his family's future, Pacheco needed more than just political savvy. He needed a symbol of his authority, an impenetrable fortress that would project his strength across the land. And so, he commissioned the construction of a castle unlike any other, a masterpiece of military engineering and a statement of pure ambition. This was the birth of Belmonte. What makes Belmonte Castle so architecturally stunning is its unique blend of Gothic and Mudéjar styles. Its most striking feature is its star-shaped layout, a visionary design for its time. This wasn't just for aesthetics. The multiple angles and curved towers were ingeniously engineered to deflect cannonballs and eliminate blind spots for defenders, making it a formidable defensive structure. But step inside and the fortress reveals its other identity, a palace. The interiors are a showcase of exquisite Mudéjar artistry. You see it in the intricately carved wooden ceilings with their mesmerizing geometric patterns, the delicate horseshoe arches, and the ornamental stonework that seamlessly merges Christian and Moorish design traditions. Belmonte was built not only to withstand a siege but also to impress kings, nobles, and foreign ambassadors with its sophistication and grandeur. It was a palace fit for the man who pulled the strings of the kingdom. Life within these walls was a microcosm of the medieval world. The castle was a bustling community, home to soldiers standing guard on the battlements, servants tending to the household, skilled artisans practicing their crafts, and, of course, Pacheco's noble family. The great halls, which today stand in quiet dignity, once echoed with the sounds of intense political discussions, strategic military planning, and the lively chatter of a medieval court. Pacheco's private residence was nothing short of luxurious, with grand bedrooms, private chapels for worship, and elegant salons adorned with rich tapestries and the finest furniture of the era. Yet, even amidst this opulence, the castle never lost its primary purpose. Every beautiful corridor and grand hall was supported by a network of armories, guard stations, secret passages, and defensive battlements. Belmonte was a fortress always prepared for war, and war was never far away. The story of Belmonte Castle is inseparable from the turmoil that plagued 15th century Castile. As the kingdom spiraled into civil war over the succession to the throne, alliances fractured and loyalties were tested. Pacheco and his descendants found themselves at the very center of the conflict, caught in a web of royal drama and fierce rivalries among Spain's most powerful families. The castle became both a sanctuary for their allies and a fortress of resistance against their enemies. Armies marched across the plains of La Mancha, their banners clashing in the wind. The future of the Spanish crown was debated, contested, and ultimately decided within these very stone walls. Belmonte wasn't just a witness to history. It was an active participant in its creation. After the era of Don Juan Pacheco and his direct lineage came to a close, the castle's golden age began to fade. With its political importance diminished, Belmonte slowly fell into a state of decline and neglect. By the 18th century, the once mighty fortress was weathered, its halls empty, and parts of it stood in ruins, a silent monument to a bygone era. But its story was far from over. In the 19th century, a remarkable figure entered its history, Eugenia de Montijo, a Spanish noblewoman who became the Empress of France as the wife of Napoleon III. Having inherited the castle, she was captivated by its history and romantic grandeur. She initiated a major restoration project, breathing new life into its crumbling walls, preserving its medieval character, and reviving the splendor of its past. This spirit of preservation continued into the 20th century, with further restoration efforts transforming Belmonte into the immaculate landmark we see today. It's now celebrated as one of Spain's best-preserved castles. Walking through its rooms is like stepping back in time. You can see authentic medieval artifacts, stunning tapestries, and historic furnishings that recreate the atmosphere of the 15th century. Belmonte has also found a new life as a vibrant cultural center. It hosts thrilling historical reenactments, jousting tournaments, and educational programs that bring its past to life. Its epic appearance has also caught the eye of Hollywood, serving as a spectacular filming location for major movies and television series set in Spain's medieval past. Its towers, walls, and courtyards offer every visitor a vivid, unforgettable journey into the world of knights, nobles, and epic power struggles. From a symbol of political ambition to a stage for royal intrigue, from a state of decline to a magnificent revival, Belmonte Castle remains one of Spain's most iconic medieval landmarks. For more than 560 years, it has stood watch over the plains of La Mancha, a living monument to the artistry, ambition, and enduring spirit of Spain's incredible history. This is Belmonte Castle, where the echoes of the past still walk its ancient halls. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey, be sure to subscribe for more stories from history.